Hey, I have a list this morning that I think you guys will like. And Ben, I heard you discussing it before the show.
Yeah.
Here's the criteria. These are the most popular or top chocolate bars only available in Canada. So they have to be in like a solid form. So you can't have glacettes, you can't have Maltesers.
Oh, I see. Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So it's a little divisive. I want to see where everybody lands on this. I know,
Yeah.
I figured you'd like this one. Okay, first one, Mr. Big.
Delicious.
Right.
Yeah,
Good.
a classic.
Do you know why they call it Mr. Big?
Because it's a
Because the goal
large
was to make it the
format.
biggest chocolate bar. Yeah. Do you know how big?
Well, they have the
big
extra large ones now, so I can never tell. I mean, as a kid, I remember it being this big. Now it's like, whatever, regular size.
I was in a Mr. Big ad once.
Of course you were.
I was. Maybe I'll send it to you later.
Yeah, I want to see it.
I love COVID for the revelations. You were?
It was a print
Did you
ad,
say
but
the
yeah.
classic line, so big they call him Mr.?
That was printed on the thing. Yeah, it wasn't like a commercial.
You were in
It
a
was just
print ad?
It was a print ad. Yeah, I was very young. Yeah, I was ripping off part of the packaging like this. So you actually just saw the side of my head, but I swear it's me. So
Okay,
Mr.
I
Big,
wish I had
thumbs
known
up.
that. I would have
Thumbs
gone
up for
looking.
Mr. Big. We like the
I
Mr.
would have
Big.
done it. Okay. All right, Coffee Crisp, of course, the classic,
Coffee
75
Crisp,
years.
Coffee Crisp is incredible. I often, to me, it's a more sophisticated Kit Kat.
It's in my top 2.
Yeah, it's up there. It's up there. I love, and I cannot believe that it hasn't crossed over to the rest of the world.
Our producer, Heather, said to me, she goes, you've only got 3 minutes for this segment. I'm like, oh, we'll just breeze through it. I was wrong.
Yeah, right.
Crispy Crunch.
Can't do it.
Crispy Crunch. So Crispy Crunch is my favorite.
I can't do
And
Crispy
did
Crunch.
you know? Why?
So the problem with the Crispy Crunch is I find it doesn't age well. Like if you own a Crispy Crunch and you don't eat it within a certain amount of time, it starts like the texture of it changes.
It's amazing. It's in my top 3.
No, I'm glad.
Okay. I love the Crispy Crunch.
I'm gonna reserve my pointed.
Okay, we'll let her get through her
Yes,
list.
get
Okay,
through your
over
list.
to you.
Okay. Okay, wait. So here's the cool thing about Crispy Crunch is that this recipe actually came to them because of an employee contest. And originally it was supposed to be shaped like a log, and then the company thought, no, let's flatten it. It'll be easier to store on store shelves. And there you go. You know how much he won for his recipe? $5.
$5.
Back in the 1930s. Okay, this one is divisive, and I wish I could be here in the studio for this one. Big Turk.
Hard pass.
What is that?
It's Turkish
Big Turk.
delight. It's like a.
But it's not.
It's not. It's Turkish.
It's supposed to be
And
like
if you
Big
can
Turk,
explain what Turkish
or supposed to
delight
be like
is. My dad's a big fan of the Big
Oh,
Turk.
I can. So I like Big Turk. It's supposed to be Turkish delight covered in chocolate. It actually tastes like red licorice.
Yeah,
Or
it's-
like those
you're
big
right.
feet candy covered in
It's
chocolate.
more of that texture. You're right.
But if you are counting calories or anything like that, it has 60% less fat than the average chocolate bar. Anyway, something to consider. Eat More, also a good one. This one was named by a man in the Maritimes.
Yeah.
Have you ever melted Eat More in the microwave?
No. No, I can't even remember. I don't even know how to find it
Good.
anymore.
And then you just stretch it. Laura Secord.
Love Laura
Secord's a
Secord.
classic.
Yeah.
I like the mint Laura Secord.
The mint
right?
Laura Secord.
Right?
Yes.
This next one is more popular maybe out west. This is Master Chocolat. So there's a chocolatier in Calgary named Bernard Callebaut. His chocolate is famous all over the country, but his bars in particular are famous. And Ben, you'll like this. It's sort of the upscale version of the Cadbury Fruit and Nut. He has a dark fruit and nut bar that
fruit
is
and nut.
to die for.
Love
Right?
a fruit and nut.
And
Yeah.
your description is the one that I always thought I was the one who made this description up. It's a fruit and nut bar is like a mixture of glacette, raisins, and peanuts together.
I know. It's perfect.
Kelsey, I want to ask, can we
Okay.
put Kelsey on this? Because you were talking about Western Canada. Are you familiar with that one that she was just talking
The
about?
Bernard Callebaut? Oh, of course. Yeah. But I will say, so my husband and I were just talking about Eat Mores the other day because we went on a hike with the kids. And my mom used to always bring Eat Mores on a hike because we considered it like a healthy bar because it had peanuts in it. And then you realize it's like one of those things, as you get older, you're like, that's a terrible life choice.
But now you should be bringing the Big Turk with you because apparently it's got less fat.
Apparently. Anyway, I love all of
Okay,
those.
so Purdy's. Yeah, and Purdy's.
Purdy's is
We
good.
can all agree on
Yeah.
Purdy's, right? Anything from in Purdy's is good.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the one I find the most divisive. I don't even know why people still sell this. This is the cherry blossom candy.
Oh,
I'm
those are
good.
good.
Anybody like this?
I like it, but I don't buy it. I mean, if one were to magically show up in front of me right now, I'd eat it.
You would eat it?
I like a
I'd put
cherry
it in the
blossom.
garbage.
But I don't go out. I never crave
Like, if somebody had that as
cherry
their
blossom?
Halloween candy, I would skip their house.
100%.
No, you would not.
Yeah,
I
I'm with
1,000% would, because I know that I wouldn't eat that.
It's
Nobody in my
No,
house would.
yeah, your grandfather
you know what?
probably would.
I would only eat it on a dare.
Good point.
Anyway.
I fundamentally have issues with fruit and chocolate, but we can talk about that another time.
Thanks, Anne
I
Marie.
think Heather would like us
Anne-Marie.
to talk about that another time. Okay, I'll see you guys
Good
later.
to see you.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.